Alright, back at it again. Another replay. I got a request from The Power, aka Ronan. I think that's how you say his name. And he's going against Anytime. And I believe this is Think Fast. So it's a Terran vs. Zerg, one of my favorite matchups. So let's get it started. You have Ronan on the right mid as Terran, and he's been doing pretty good this season. He's top 5. And you have Anytime bottom left, so he's got a good spot. It's good for holding tank bushes when you're in the corner spot. And usually the Western players will try to get quick guardians. So, and what we got going on here? I think he's going to go for 2 quick barracks here and rush. So he's bringing these out, 2 quick barracks, and he's going to try to rush. He doesn't. Usually it's our random versus random, so he doesn't know if he's against a Protoss or a Zerg. But this usually it's either really works or it can backfire. So we'll see what happens here. He's gonna I think he's going to scout right after these are done. This SCV might be scouting as well. And we have the standard build for red. He has the choke. He's gotten a good place where he's not sure if he's against a Protoss or a Terran, so he could either put sunks out here, back here, depending on if it's Protoss. Now he did see this, Rana did see the Overlord, so he knows that the Zerg is either here or here. And the Zerg did see that he's up against a Terran, and I'm guessing he thinks he's against a rush. And there's a quick bunker already, 2 Marines coming in. He's going to try and take off these drones so they can't make sunkens. Good micro by Ronan there. You got 1 kill. That's huge. Now he's going to have to try to kill this sunk and this one. I'm guessing Zerglings are on the way. You got 2 more Marines. It's going to be a total of 4 Marines. And you got 6 Zerglings. You got 2 right here that just spawned. He's bringing them back so he can try to micro. Again, like I was saying in my previous video, putting the Marines in the bunkers. They don't always shoot at what's getting attacked. Great micro here. And good placement on his bunker. Hard for these Lings to try to get in there. And he's slowly working his way. Looks like he might get nice micro, throwing it back into the bunk. He's going to get this sunk, throw him into the bunker right there. Great job, great micro. He's still got the SCV. If he, almost saved it. He might be able to get this kill, though. If he can kill this sunk, this is going to be huge. These are he could have, if these Lings were a little bit earlier, they would have helped so much. But he looks like, this is a good game. Good micro there. He's going to have to pull back and get some more. He's going to have to get some more Marines, but he might try to build another bunker. And it looks like Think Fast as you had to use a lot of his drones. So he's only on a 6 drone count. So here comes some micro here. If he can, he's going to have to pull back. He should be able to micro this. I think he's gonna pull back, or he might. Yeah, he's gonna pull back here, but he's already his macro's been pretty good as well. He's got the command center running, and he's been getting gas. He already has 200 gas, so he's probably gonna go for 2. He's probably gonna get 2 factories and try to push, because the Zerg has been slowed down by a lot. His APM is pretty high as well. He's at 190, and Think Fast his APM is pretty good too. Now I don't know if Think Fast needed to get 3 Sunkens here, he probably could have had 2, and he just made his first hatchery, but don't know if he needed here. And here comes the factors. I don't know if he needed 3 sunks, so he might try to scout with these lings and see exactly what Ronan is doing. Ronan's pretty good. I didn't know he was this good. I have not seen many replays of him, so he's got 2 factories coming. He's gonna have this command center. He'll be able to. He'll probably get an academy soon, and he'll be able to scan. I'm guessing the Zerg may have to go for quick lurkers because he's been slowed down by a lot. He might have to make another hatchery here because he has been slowed down. His APM is pretty high though. So, and here comes another sunk. I don't know if I agree with that, but he is probably a better player than me. He definitely is a better player than me. I'm not that great when it comes to 1 versus 1, but I do know a lot about it. Shout out to RJB. He's got great casts. Now it looks like he's just gonna start teching up. There's the academy. He's gonna get that siege mode. He's already scouting with the barracks. That's always helpful. It's always good to know, hey, does my opponent have a lair coming, or are they making mass hatcheries, and they might be going for hydras, and that's what it looks like Think Fast is doing here. So he's slowly building up his base. He's got 5 Sunkens. You would hope they would be placed a little bit further apart, but you never know because sometimes the Terran will have medics and try to stim their way through and bust their way through the choke. So here comes the tank. You got the early siege right about now, and he's gonna have the vision bringing the barracks back, and he's got the commander. I'm sure he's gonna be getting the comsat station or comsat scan, whatever you call it, pretty soon. But he's got tanks on the way. Doesn't really have to worry about mutas because he saw that the lair was so late. Not gonna have to worry about some muta micro here, so he's gonna just try to bust his way through the front. Now the Zerg is gonna try to mass hydras and hopefully flank, put some hydras up here, put some hydras down here, get the range and quick speed. Maybe a couple Zerglings too will help take some of the damage from the tanks, and then the hydras can shoot the tanks. But it looks like he's gonna have a decent amount of tanks coming here. Again, his micro macro is really good. He's already got a starport coming, so I'm guessing he might go for a vessel. Looks like there was a quick pause in the game, and he's still pushing forward. He knows that there's not many sunks, so it's just a matter of putting his units together and pushing through, bulldozing through this like a complete beast here. Playing this really, really well. I did not know that Ronan is this good. He's slowly working his way. He doesn't have to rush it here because he knows that he's not gonna have to deal with a lot of mutas. No guards are an issue. Smart move right here. He knows he's gonna try to probably get flanked, just crush some of these hydras over here, and he's gonna probably bring these tanks quickly. And he's still producing. He's pulling back. He knows that he's done enough damage here. Looks like he is gonna move in. Slowly moving in, stimming his marines, and he's making a bunch of barracks, and he's got the vessel in case there's lurkers, which that could have been an issue or a possibility, but not here. Good micro pulling back and destroying these Zerglings. It does not look good for any time, aka Think Fast. I think power play, and there's the GG. There is the GG. Power play this great. That was a great game by Ron in there. Great game.